Welcome back to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast. On play-by-play, Cameron Hobbs.
Oh, I'm on. Oh, I couldn't hear. We went dead in the ears. I couldn't hear. Sorry, folks. I could not hear a thing.
Color commentating, Adam Tips.
They need all the help they can get.
Sideline reporter, Robert Bob Jackson.
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm itching, man. I'm itching, dude.
Drew Smith behind the camera. On stats, Harvey the Hurricane Lusk. And running the show, fabulous Fabricio Salas.
Are you?
Before the lights, before the crowd, before the roar of the Friday night storm, there's one thing that defines us: loyal and true. Loyal to the grind, to the work, to every rep when no one's watching. True to our brothers, to our school, to the jersey on our backs. This isn't just football. This is family. This is fire. This is Falcon pride. We don't fold, we don't flinch, and we will never back down. Because here in Lake Dallas, we stand together. We fight. We win. And no matter the scoreboard, no matter the odds, we stay one thing above all else: loyal and true. This is our time. Our team. We are the Lake Dallas Falcons. Loyal and true.
And we are live from Falcon Stadium here in beautiful Corinth, Texas, where your Lake Dallas Falcons are taking on the visiting Aubrey Chaparrals. By the way, I'm going to start the conversation there. Why do they just say, like, Roadrunner? What's the difference there? Do you know? Have you done a study on this? I feel like we did this conversation last year, Bob.
We did this conversation last year because I was like, what is a chaparral? And they were like, well, it looks like a Roadrunner. And I was like, I've never heard chaparral ever except for Aubrey.
Is it the male Roadrunner? Is that what we established last year?
I think that's
like
what
the
we
male
figured out.
version
Yeah,
of it?
it's the male version. I don't know, man.
Your Lake Dallas Falcons 4-3, 1-2 in district. Aubrey is 2-6 on the season, 1-3 in district. And we kind of want to start there, right, Bob? We were talking about this earlier. We're like, hey, let's take it to the air. When it comes to the district debate, right? Top 4 make the playoffs.
Yep.
What are you seeing that is needing to happen for our Lake Dallas Falcons?
The offense has got to get going.
Yeah.
We've just got to see a consistent showing from your offense. You're playing an Aubrey team right now who, like you said, they're 2-6 on the season. They don't really have much to lose coming in here right now. They are trying to go out. They're trying to be spoilers. They're going out and they're trying to win some games, right? Playoffs are looking bleak for them. For the Falcons, though, they're looking like a team that might need to win out, maybe get a little help, but winning out definitely gets you into the playoffs at this point for the most part.
Yeah.
But if the offense doesn't start to show a little life, putting some points on the board, that's going to be tough, which leads me into talking about our defense. Okay, our defense has been playing phenomenal.
They're awesome.
Okay, yeah, they're going to give up some points, guys. That's what happens. Okay, teams score. It's high school football. But overall, they've looked phenomenal. But the offense has got to help their defense out. They've got to sustain a drive, keep them off the field, put up some points, get in the end zone. It's important. It's imperative.
Yeah, and they were talking last week, right? Hey, we ran the ball, just to give it a breakdown here, 42 times for just under 100, right? And the idea was, hey, if we can run the ball, we take a lot of time off, our defense is going to be as tired because, we know Panther Creek, really good offensively, right? They put up a ton of points. I just looked. They scored 400 points and only gave up about 120 this year, right? So that's a team they're like, all right, how do we keep the defense off the field, which also means you're keeping Panther Creek's offense off the field. Run the ball, take time off, right? And that was really effective. I would say in the first half, we go to halftime, what was it? It was about 17-6. It's really doable.
It was in reaching distance.
Yeah.
And, we've talked about it this year, last year, the year before that. This is a team that likes to run the ball, and rightfully so. They've got great running backs. They get a good push up front. They're coached very well on the offensive line. So it does make a ton of sense that they want to run the ball. But when it's turning up nothing, when points aren't on the board, I want to see this Falcon offense pivot to getting the ball to a couple of our receivers out there that have shown to be active in DJ Hicks and Gavin Young.
Yeah, those guys right there, right? So DJ Hicks, 4 touchdowns. Gavin Young, 5 touchdowns. DJ's about 400 yards and just under 500 for Young. And then those guys right there, and then if you throw in not DJ Moore, it's Josh Moore. If you throw in Josh Moore, that's making up over 1,000 yards of your 1,200 receiving yards, right?
Exactly.
So those guys, you got to give them the ball.
Got to give them the ball. Those are your playmakers right on the outside. Playing receiver is sometimes a loveless task, right? You get out there, you got to run downfield, you're running guys off, you're blocking. You reward those guys by getting them the football, and they reward you by getting the ball in the end zone, right? Interested to see what we get out at quarterback today. We've seen both guys play very well. Saw both of them warm up in warm-ups today. And they've both been effective when they get their chance to shine out there.
Yeah, they've actually both taken care of the football. That's one thing I was looking. I was like, all right, what are we seeing here? So we have of 107 attempts. That's 77 completions. That's over 71% completion right there. 13 touchdowns and only 4 turnovers when it comes to through the air. So INTs. Both guys have been effective. The only thing is, looking at the depth chart that we are given, it says Cash Davis is week to week. We saw, or day to day, but we saw him get hurt last week. He was in a brace.
Yeah.
He was in warm-ups. He was in full pads. So I think we're still seeing both quarterbacks out there tonight.
I think so, and I guess we weren't there for practice this week, so we don't know the extent of how hard he practiced or what went on with that. I do expect to see both of them at some point tonight, and I do expect the Falcons to come out and attempt to run the ball again against this Aubrey team. Last year, Aubrey had our number. They actually won a game that I think a lot of us expected for Lake Dallas to come out and show in.
Yeah, we were all kind of shocked.
We were all a little shocked this year, so I know that left a bad taste in this team's mouth going into this week's game. And I expect for the Falcons to come out and start quick. We talked about this with Coach Young weeks ago before district started, and he spoke about this team needs to start fast.
Yeah.
And I think we still have yet to see that from them actually on the offensive side of the ball. I think this is a perfect time. It's a pink out game. You haven't been at home for a few weeks since homecoming.
It's a little weird.
Thursday. It's a little weird. Turned into a short week you didn't think you were going to have. But it's time to come out here and show that you mean business. This is protect home turf, right?
Yeah, looking at the defense, right, we were kind of teasing that a little bit. Defense has been outstanding. And our tackle leader this year, right now, to this point, is Ryan Young. That's number 16. He's got 35 tackles, right? 20 assisted tackles. He's got 1 INT. Right behind him, number 33, that's Lane Hedges. He has 31, and he has 1 forced fumble. So, little joker there. But you have some guys that are kind of close. You have Nathan Cornish, 29 tackles. We've seen him have an interception. But the big guy in the backfield, DJ Hicks, right? 4 interceptions this season. And here's another thing you don't think about. When it comes to field goals, PATs, he has a block this year, right?
Yep.
And that was a big turning moment in that game. That's something, too, you can think about. Hey, what happens if we do? What happens if we give up some yards and they have a kick? Their kicker can kick. We saw that in the pregame.
Yeah.
DJ Hicks, come around the side, block it. We pick it up, scoop and score. That's a big momentum thing.
Absolutely.
And we like to have a debate about momentum. I think it's a tell to haves, but that's a really big moment. That's a turning point in a football game.
It is. Special teams is one of those things that sometimes you can forget about, right? Return kicks, return punts, block punts, all those kind of things. And there's something that you don't necessarily drill a ton of during the week. You might look at it on air, but when it gets into the game, those little moments absolutely 1,000% can can change the way that the game is going. You think you're going to walk away here with 3 points. Next thing you know, ball's going the other way. It's a quick change. The momentum definitely switches on those big special teams plays. Field position plays paramount in high school football, especially today. The wind is whipping. The clouds are coming through. It's going to be very interesting to see if these teams throw the ball with the wind at their back and run, where they decide to kick from, where they decide to punt from, where they decide to go for it at. That's going to play a factor in today's game, crucially for both teams.
Absolutely. And bringing up, talk about kicking, we have an outstanding kicker back there.
Phenomenal.
Cooper Denahai.
About 5 for 5 in
He said
district?
in district, 5 for 5 on the field goals, and I was like, hey, man, I can't find stats on you, so give me the rundown. He goes, I'm 7 for 7 on the year. And by the way, I'm a perfect 30 for 30 on point after attempts as well. I was like, all right, so you're just him. I got it.
Those stats sound pretty good to me.
Yeah, he's outstanding. So that's another guy. We've also seen him be really effective. Onside kicks.
Yeah.
Right? We had
Beautiful
two onside kick recoveries last week.
Beautiful.
And one of them, we actually got some points off of. I didn't see the first half.
Yes.
I didn't see how that one looked, but they've been having an absolute athlete. I'm going to call him kicker. An athlete.
He's an athlete.
He's an athlete,
Oh, yeah.
right?
He's a
to
dog.
have that guy in your bag of tricks as well, that's just kind of where we have to be the rest of the year.
We haven't seen it yet, but he tells us he's good from 50.
Yes.
If they need be. We haven't seen it yet, but today, like I said, with that wind pushing out towards the scoreboard, out little northwest wind, I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Young might let him leg one out if we get to an end of a half.
Yeah, I was going to say end of the half, end of the
end of a
quarter.
half maybe.
Like, hey,
quarter.
let's see what happens
Fourth
here.
down, I wouldn't be surprised if they let him put some leg into that one.
So absolutely. That was our little pre-game celebrations there. Cameron's not here yet. He'll get with us in just a minute. Here momentarily, we are going to have the national anthem. Bob Jackson is going to be joining me. After that, I'll give everybody their introduction. We'll do the full introduction when we get back, right, from the national anthem. So until then, you are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
Captains for your Lake Dallas Falcons are number 1, DJ Hicks, number 2, Cash Davis, number 3, Gavin Young, number 18, Bryce Thurman, and number 75, Liam Brownfield. Captains for your Aubrey Chaparrals are number 1, Jackson Dormus, number 33, Blake Wheeler, number 44, Logan Gannon, and number 71, Braden Wood. Aubrey has won the coin toss. They're going to defer to the 70. Lake Dallas will receive in the north end zone. Fans, at this time, if you can, would you please rise? Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats. The Lake Dallas band will perform the national anthem.
back here at Falcon Stadium, where your Lake Dallas Falcons are about to take on the Aubrey fighting Chaparrals. I really want to call them Roadrunners. It's really weird. But hey, we're live. I got Bob Jackson, the Bobby, to my right here for the time being. Of course, on stats, Hurricane Harvey. On the camera, Drew Smith, bringing that new ultra clear quality new camera, trying it out. Maybe we'll get one next year. We don't know. We're trying. And of course, the amazing, fabulous Fabricio Salas running the board back there. And hey, man, it's not Friday Night Lights. It's Thursday Night Lights. And it's weird.
You know, something, too, as it gets later in the year, man, there's nothing like kicking off the game with the lights already on. When the band gets into their uniforms, when you get a crisp fall breeze, it just feels like football.
It does.
You know what I mean? And right now, it feels like football. My favorite feeling.
Little Thursday.
A little Thursday.
Lake Dallas is going to get the ball to start the first half. Aubrey won the toss, decided to defer, so Lake Dallas did take the proper option there to take the ball. So Aubrey will be getting the ball in the second half unless they make some crazy decision. This is one of those fake kicks. That drives me up the wall.
It's ridiculous.
Drives me up the wall.
I remember we played a team that did the Landry shift from time to time, and I was like, this is horrible.
To kick it away for Aubrey, it's going to be number 32. That is Peyton Campbell, Jr. And we are underway here in Falcon Stadium, where the Falcons need lots and lots of victories to move forward into the district. It's returned. That's Thurman. Thurman's trying to get his way out to the 25. He's going to be stopped just a little bit short, it looks like. They're going to mark him down at the 24, and that's where we'll see Lake Dallas on offense, where you were talking about a hot start, Bob.
Hot start, got to have it. Something to keep an eye on as well. Like we said, that wind is coming through. The flags are whipping out. It looks like it's coming across the field.
Yeah.
The Falcons are going to go into the wind to start in the first quarter. I don't know if that's going to have anything to do with the play calling. We do expect them to come out and get the run started. See Ben Allen out there with Bryce Thurman to start in the backfield. So I'm interested to see what the offensive play calling looks like early with the wind.
Let's see here. We got Allen back there, two receivers at the top side of the screen. He's going to throw it out there to DJ Hicks. DJ Hicks is trying to make a guy miss, and he does. He's going to get around the sticks for enough for a first down, about a gain of I'd say, a soft 11.
Soft 11. We spoke about it earlier, right? That's a playmaker for you right there.
Absolutely.
Getting that guy the ball in open space, only good things happen when DJ Hicks gets the ball in open space out there. And, I mean, getting him involved early is a good start for the Falcons.
Yeah, they're already moving him around. He's going to go back to the top side of the screen. Bryce Thurman's in at running back right now to the left of Allen. He's going to motion DJ Hicks across the formation. It's going to be a handoff to Thurman up the middle. He's trying to find some yards. He gets, we'll say about 4 on first down.
And like a lot of the teams we've seen Lake Dallas play so far, Aubrey's kind of stacking the box. Those linebackers are playing, right up against the D-line, and those safeties are playing shallow too. It's not a secret. Lake Dallas wants to run the football, right? If you can run it effectively with them having that many guys in the box, you're in for a good day if you're Lake Dallas.
Looks like Lake Dallas also kind of switched over some hand signals more effectively with, looks like 2 coaches.
Trying to move a little quicker maybe?
Yeah, maybe you can get a little tempo here. We do have a sniffer back in there, so we can still have a little bit of a heavier run package. DJ Hicks bottom of the screen. And it's going to be a pass play, and they're going to find DJ Hicks again. He's going to get past the 40. He dives down. It's enough. And that's going to be a gain of about 6-7 yards.
Something like that.
So gain of 8, officially, gain of 8. So there we go.
And we talked about it last week, and we kind of harped on it a little bit, looking for a little creativity out of the Falcon offense. So far, we've seen a little bit outside. We've seen a run up the middle. We've seen a quick little RPO kind of stop route right here. Keeping the defense off balance is a very crucial part of an offensive coordinator's job. So far, early on, we've seen about 3 plays, but it looks way better, and I'm very impressed.
Looked like Aubrey's going to bring some pressure. They actually kind of bail out of it. We're going to throw it out to the flat to Thurman. Thurman makes one guy miss, or at least breaks one tackle before finally being brought down by 3 Chaparrals.
Another good play call right there, right? Quick, and we don't need anything deep, right? Nobody's saying when you need to throw the ball that you need to be dropping the top off every time like you're playing a game of Madden or something.
Absolutely, yeah.
But it's perfectly fine to get these little out routes. You've got really quick guys out there on the outside and the inside. Get them the ball and let them make something happen.
Yeah, now he's the guy we've been talking about, DJ Hicks, top of the screen. Looks like a run play. It is. He's going to run to the bottom side of the screen, make one guy miss. He does. Makes another. Oh, no, he does not. He gets shoestring tackled, but guess what? It's another gain of about 6-7 yards.
I can't with you.
All right, I'm done with that.
No. Keep going. Keep going.
Anyway, but it's enough to move the sticks.
The new chains kind of freak me out. I think we talked about it before. I feel like it's not correct.
It's not. That's 12. You got to go to the other side there. That's Coach Field.
Gotcha.
Coach Field's running the sticks. They didn't bring a chain crew tonight. Looks like to be a play action. They're going to throw it down to Moore. Moore's got his guy beat. And it's just knocked down. That's number 20. Look, give him his praise. That's Braxton.
Nice play. I would have just – Josh Moore is a tall fella. He's about 6'3". I would have loved to see him just extend and go over and get that. Almost like a you got mossed situation. Head tapped him.
Yeah.
I think Josh just expected that ball to come over a little higher, so he didn't think he needed to jump up for it. But those are those plays you just almost got to help your quarterback out for, and I love the play call.
I also kind of think maybe the quarterback's thinking, hey, he's tall, I'll throw it for more of a jump ball. Maybe he could have thrown it past, but it's going to quick. Sturman up the middle. He's brought down. It's a weird spot. He's going to be a yard short, so we're going to third down 1.
God down.
Oh, there is a guy down, yeah. So, well, we have – oh, you are back. All right, we're going to go a step aside. You are watching the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. Maybe.
Secure your future with the Tucker Shea Agency. They offer personalized insurance solutions to protect what matters most to you, whether it's your home, car, or business. The experts at the Tucker Shea Agency are there to provide coverage you can count on. So remember, call the Tucker Shea Agency today.
And we're back. The young man was able to walk off his own power. Lake Dallas comes out pretty quick. Going under center here. Slight little tush push, it looks like. Maybe a hard count. And they snap the ball.
They jumped.
Actually, Bryce Thurman,
First down anyway.
He got a first down. I think it's an offside unless it's some sort of illegal thing, but it is going to be offside. Good call there, Bob.
Yeah.
We'll probably take this because we only gained 2.
That was interesting, though. I don't know how you do that from under.
I think it was a hard count.
But I mean, he's under, so I'm surprised he didn't hit his hands.
Well,
how far the
but
ball
I'm saying,
got back
like,
down.
he's under, and he's like, he knows he's hard counting, so he kind of eased up that backhand, because the hand, the way it is, we can't show this on camera right now, Drew, but I'm going to describe it. One hand's up, like toward the sky.
This isn't
one
gonna
hand's
help
underneath.
anybody
All right, anyway, well, hey, I'll draw a picture and we're going to post it later. All right? No, we're not going to do that. But, hey, after the penalty, it's first down, Lake Dallas. Lake Dallas is marching down the field.
Got him, free play.
Another free play.
Throw it to him.
Going to heave it down to Josh Moore. He's being held.
No
flag. That is wild.
For real? Okay. Yes, I agree.
Hey,
lady in the crowd, he was
that
holding
was
him.
his mom.
I know.
That was his mom. We just spoke to her on the way up, but I 100% agree. You can see the tug on the jersey.
Oh, yeah.
But it's going to be free 5. First down and 5 now.
Can't blame the kid. I mean, when you got a size difference like that, you kind of got to do whatever you can to hopefully keep him from pet topping you. We just talked about it, right? He knew he got away with one earlier. So, I mean, you go back to the guy. Really would have loved the PI there, but I'll take a first down anyway. I won't get greedy.
Yeah, you don't ask for too much, Bob.
I'm trying not to. It's still early.
Don't ask. A lot of times you don't receive. Here we go. DJ Hicks in motion. They're going to pitch it to him. And that's a great block there by El Presidente's son, Preston Harding, and that's going to be enough to move the sticks. Get the guy the ball.
Get the guy the ball.
Simple.
And what do we talk about? Good drive, sustainable drive, right? They've had good plays, 5 yards here, 4 yards here, 6 yards here, getting outside, letting their athletes get to the edge, right? And look where we're at. We're at a point, we're in the red zone early. This is a good start for the Falcons. Walking out of here with 7 points would be a big morale booster for the team.
Absolutely. First down and 10. Ball's marked at around the 17-yard line. He's going to throw it up to Gavin. He's got a gap. Another hold, it looked like to me.
I mean,
I don't know. I'm really far, and I have glasses, so my vision's not perfect.
It's early, so if they're letting them play, if they're calling it both ways, I'll try not to talk about it too much, but I am a little bit of a homer, so you might hear me
a little
screaming.
Bit.
Just a smidge.
Like, we didn't, go to school here and graduate.
Just a smidge. Hey,
play football.
Now I am a professional. I'm in the booth. Not allowed to pick sides.
I don't know about a professional.
I'm a professional. We don't do that here.
Second down and 10 from the 17. It's going to be a handoff to Thurman. He's going to run and run and run, make one guy miss, finally get kind of shoestring before he's finally gang tackled by a couple Aubrey defenders.
You can still get a first down here. You do not have to go for the end zone. If I'm the Falcons, I'm playing 4 here. I know it's 3rd and 5, but whatever this play call is, I'm playing 4 here. I would love to get a touchdown here. I think it's really big for the team. Defense has been playing good. I know our kicker pretty much automatic, but I would love to get 7 here. I'd love to play 4.
Absolutely. That's a gain of 5 from number 18, Bryce Thurman.
This play call will tell us a lot if they plan on doing that.
Yeah, we'll see here.
I go back to the fade to Josh Moore down here. Now they're bailing off.
At the bottom. Thurman's going to go out to the flat. He's going to throw it to him, and there's lots of open room if he can make some guys miss. And he's going to go down at, I'd say, the 10-yard line, and that's going to be short. That's going to be 4th down and 3.
I think we're playing 4 here. I think they wanted the fade to Josh Moore in the corner. When the corners and DBs bailed off, I think that Ben Allen read that correctly. He got it out into the flat, let his guy try to make a play there.
Really good pursuit by Aubrey. We can't undermine that.
No, great pursuit.
When a guy catches the ball and there's lots of green around him, next thing you know, a bunch of gray jerseys running at you.
Yeah.
That's on them. 4th down and 3 here. Lake Dallas.
Some to DJ
in the
Hicks
shotgun.
Here. I'd love to see some sort of combo route between DJ and Gavin at the top of the screen.
And Coach Young's going to call a timeout, maybe second guessing here. Take a second to decide, and while he does that, we're also going to take a second to pay some bills. You are watching the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
We'll be right back with the award-winning Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
Falcons, when I'm craving chicken, there's only one place for me, and that's Chick-fil-A. Whether I'm in the mood for a chicken biscuit in the morning or a spicy deluxe for lunch, Chick-fil-A has me covered. And as the cow says, eat more chicken. So what are you waiting for, Falcons? Stop on by Chick-fil-A today. Chick-fil-A located off FM 2181 in Hickory Creek.
Want to train like a D1 athlete? At D1 Training, they deliver result-driven workouts for every age and skill level. Pro coaches, proven programs, real results. D1 Train. Train to be the best.
All right, I'm going to try to say this the best way I can. The really good kicker, I don't want to say the other word, really good kicker, Cooper Denahai out there. This is going to be brought to you by the Huntsucker Legal Group. Kick is up, it's away, it looks to be right down the middle, and he stays perfect.
Stays perfect. I can understand the kick there. I'm greedy. You know, I would have loved to have played for there. I would have loved to go for it. But also, when you got a kicker, you know he's pretty much automatic. Knock on wood, folks,
Automatic,
if you're listening at home.
Systematic.
And your defense has been playing lights out, right?
Yeah.
So you say, you know what, let's go ahead and get 3.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and kick them the ball. Let's get it 3 and out. Let's get off the field, and let's go back and do it again. So I understand taking the points in that situation. It's still early. But I'm excited to see this Falcon defense. We've talked about them. We got a few guys. They're leading in tackles. They're all jockeying for position, first leading in tackles. And again, good Falcon defense. I'm looking for them to have another good weekend, good night like they did last Thursday, especially against a very powerful Panther Creek team. So hopefully you don't take anybody too lightly, but I expect to see a good showing out of the Falcon defense today.
Absolutely, I agree. You know what? They've kind of proven themselves all year. Even like really high-scoring contests, the one we've had, they made enough stops to make it look great. Chick-fil-A. Is this delayed?
I have no idea.
Kick is up. It's going to be kicked high around the 30. Did he fair catch it? I assume he did. A little bobble. I was a little scared.
Still living.
So we're going to see what this Lake Dallas Falcons defense can do to try to keep Aubrey, who if you've looked, I was trying to find stats on Aubrey.
About to say that.
It was hard. But it does at least tell you points for, points against. Not a lot of points for.
Not a lot.
That's the bright side.
Correct. Not a lot of points for. They have played some tough opponents so far already in their year.
Yeah.
And now that doesn't mean that this isn't an offense that can still surprise you. We don't know what we're about to see. We know last year they were pretty explosive. I think they put up 44. So I'm be interested to see what they look like this year.
I think they were kind of a sleeper team last year, to be honest with you. Handoff up the middle, and he is absolutely swarmed by, everybody in a gray and green jersey out there.
Cannot do that against this Falcons.
It's gonna be a gain of about a soft 1. So he's gonna make it 2nd down and 9. I'm trying to see the quarterback's number. Is
14.
that 14? It's number 14. That is Connor Murphy, the sophomore.
You called it.
So, I said 15. I said 15 is more of a quarterback number. They have 14, 15, and 9.
Yeah.
Or not 9. Who's the other one? 7. So.
6?
6, 7, something like that.
Oh, gotcha.
Here we are at the bottom. 2 receivers. They're going to just kind of quarterback power it out to the outside, and he's actually going to find some positive yards to make their 3rd down very manageable.
And something we've talked about, too, with this Falcon defense, they're pretty stout up the middle. They make a lot of tackles. The one thing, busted coverages and big plays.
Yeah.
Okay? If this defense could minimize a few of those busted coverages and leaving a few guys wide open, I'm pretty sure their stats would actually be even better. So today, if you can keep those under wraps and keep the ball in front of you, I'm you should be okay.
They're going to freeze here. It looked like Cornish was going to come on a blitz. They're changing coverage up as far as the defense goes. Juan Garcia here at the bottom. This is number 4. That's a guy I'd really like to pay attention to. He had a really good game last week. Here we are. They're going to be handed off up the middle on 3rd and 6. And that big play you were talking about, Juan Garcia does bring him down, so I just spoke it into existence. But they're going to cross into Falcon territory on, again, big play, something that we've been trying to minimize a lot this year.
Trying to. And, I mean, if you go back and watch any of these broadcasts that we've done, teams chip away like Dallas, and they normally get off the field, but it's just one big play in there that normally just gashes them. And if they could cut down on those, this is a very good defense.
Dude, this is a massive empty formation here with 6 minutes. I'm terrible at the play-by-play sometimes. 6 minutes. He's going to run up the middle. He got popped pretty hard, and he's going to be stopped, but they're going to gain about 4 here
Ran into
on
his
this
own
play.
guy.
Under 6 minutes now.
And that's something also with this 3-3-5 that the Falcons.
Juan Garcia. See Lane